Wow, well that's a crazy deal. Hi, welcome to season 1 of my arthritic adventures. I headed out for a first ride here, and it's kind of a shakedown ride. I'm going to head out to a friend of mine's shop called Re-Gear. They're in Oshawa. It's a perfect ride. It's about I guess about 45 minutes from here. I'm downtown Toronto, and it's just a nice length. It's about 45 minutes out there and back. Re-Gear sells, I need some new gloves. So Re-Gear sells all kinds of liquidation from motorcycle shops that haven't made it. And they also buy all kinds of, you know, maybe, I guess, 1-year-old inventory or something like that from the distributors. And I love this tank bag. This tank bag's amazing. I've never seen it before. Leather cover on the tank, and this just snaps on and off. But this turns into a backpack, so whenever I jump off, want to go into a convenience store, click, click, as easy as you see there, onto my back, in comes the wallet, the cameras, the blah, 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 everything. So, yeah, we're gonna go out to Re-Gear. So here's my little setup here. I got my smartphone that snaps into there. I use a Samsung Rugged Active tablet. It's waterproof, shake-proof. It's built for kind of industrial use, but I don't have to take it off if it rains or something like that. I just keep going and I don't worry about it. Plug her all in here, get it some power, all set up still from last year, so that's awesome. Basically just USB everything. I'm going to take time to plug all those in right this second, but that all goes into there. I got a camera up this side that I don't have mounted. And this is great because I run DMD2 on it, which reads GPX files. So if I'm out of mobile area, I can just read off a GPX file, and it tells me where to go and what turns to make, and gives me a whole satellite navigation, which is really, really great when you get into the backwoods and stuff like that. So what are we up to this year? Oh, one other thing, I actually network this with a hotspot to my phone, and then my phone and this is set up to my headset and my helmet. And then I can get phone calls, listen to audio books, or depending where I am, if I have to do a highway stint, I can listen to my music, or even the odd phone call back to Sue and see how she's doing. Yeah, works out really, really well, especially with the headset. So plans for the season. I'm on my way out right now to ride the Highlands, which is east of Ottawa. There's about, I think it's 5, 6, 7, 10 roads. There's also about 5 or 6, 7 routes that they've all mapped out. There's a map of the whole Highland area. And campsites aren't open yet. So what I'm going to do is right smack dab in the middle is where my tennis doubles partner's cottage is. So I'm going to stay there as a central base and go out and ride these while I wait for campsites to open up. After that, I'm going to try and do some of the northeast backcountry discovery routes. They're an organization, nonprofit organization in the States, and they also provide GPX files, and they do all outback adventure rides. So you're all on gravel roads and trails, 1-track, 2-track, a lot of fun. I've done a couple in the northern states, and they have one they're working on in Michigan, which is really close by, so I want to try and do that. We'll see if that comes out in time. And then really exciting is I'm going to South Africa. My wife Sue's from South Africa, and I'm taking you along with me, and we're going to go on a bucket list safari together. So that will be really cool. Once I get back from there, I'm going to ride a little bit more of the backcountry discovery routes. You can see that, I think it's backroadsdiscovery.com, and they've mapped most of the western United States, and they're working on the eastern. I think they're doing one in North and South Carolina as well. That's a little bit bigger ride. May get that in. I'm playing a tennis tournament in Mont-Tremblant, which I'm going to take you guys to. That's an ITF seniors tournament, and then the Canadian national events in August, so I'm going to be playing doubles there. Might try and play singles, we'll see how it goes, and that'll be a lot of fun. So there's all that going on, and who knows what else I'll get up to along the way that I'd like to share with you guys. But for now, we're going to go find a new pair of gloves and pack everything up. Oh, I've got my 60th birthday hat on that my wife got for me, my Itchy Boots hat. Very important, love to watch her. And there you go. So let's chat more along the way. Here we go. We're headed onto the Don Valley, which is probably going to be terrible. It always is in Toronto. Toronto has the worst traffic in the world. There's no doubt about it. We're going to take the Don Valley up to the 401, one of the busiest highways in the world. And here we go. Well, look at the traffic's barely even moving. Oh well, it's a beautiful sunny day. We're out for the first ride and everything seems to be going good. I'm gonna ease into the traffic here. Hopefully this van will let us get over. Yep. We're also going to stay on the outside edge here and block our lane where it's safe. Block any traffic from moving over from the center lane into you, and if they do, then you've got the balance of your lane plus all the runoff over there, and makes it a lot safer. That center lane is just for transferring between the outside lane and the inside lane as far as motorcyclists are concerned, if you want to be safe. Well, we're stuck in traffic here, or not exactly stuck, but I see some construction signs up there too. But I just wanted to talk about tomorrow's video. Tomorrow I'm going to be packing everything up and get ready to go out to the Highlands region, which is, if you know Ontario, you probably know it way better than I do. I don't know it that well, but it's going to be east of the Kawarthas and west of Ottawa and about an hour north of Kingston. All that area all the way up into Algonquin Park is where the Highlands is considered, and a bunch of people or a small organization have mapped out a whole bunch of routes there, as I mentioned earlier, and they've got GPX files which I'm going to download and put onto my Samsung tablet there that I don't really have turned on. Here's the problem. Some poor guy's had some engine troubles or something or other. See if we can get over here. We're good. So yes, they've mapped out all these roads, and I got to do a little research, but I think we'll find as we're out there that a lot of those roads were all developed by way back in the 1800s. People came out and built all the roads that we're going to ride on. So that'll be pretty fun to see all that. People made a living, and that's just what they did for a living, is build roads. Here we go, coming up on the 401, and who knows what the traffic's going to look like here. Just Gonna get back over into the safe lane here. And oh God, looks like the 401 is its typical mess. Wait till you see this. Pretty funny. How would you like to drive in this traffic? I used to do it when I was working. Oh my God. To spend 3 hours of your day on top of a regular 8.5, well, I never really worked an 8.5 hour day. I worked longer than that, especially when I was working for other companies. But look at the traffic. There you go. Traffic in Toronto. Just coming out of the city, and we're probably 15 kilometers from the city, downtown core. The 401 in Toronto comes across the top of the city. Technically the city, but like the city core's 10-15 kilometers away. We're going to sneak in here, the luxury of being a motorcycle. Give them a nice wave. Look at all the traffic. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes here. 16 lanes at different parts of the 401. It's 18 lanes. And I think you could argue it all the way up to 20 lanes sometimes when you get to the big cutoff areas where you can cut from the express lanes where we are over there into the collector lanes. I wanted to mention as we get closer to Regier here that I will have about 5 to 8, something like that, episodes of my arthritis survival guide coming out. So if you do want to subscribe or like and subscribe to my channel, like the video and subscribe to my channel, you will see a couple of those coming by. So don't you think, I want to unsubscribe from this channel because I don't like the new content. It won't be new, it'll just be a smattering coming through as we get through the adventures that I'm talking about. So here we are at Simcoe Road. We're going to cut off at Simcoe to get to Regier. We've come through Scarborough, through Pickering, through Ajax, through Whitby, and now we're coming into Oshawa, where you're going to find Regier. We just got to make a quick jog here, and then we're going to make a right onto Simcoe. Here we go. See if we can't get out into this traffic here. Looks like we're good. We're going to come all the way across and make a right here onto Simcoe. Nice and quick, not to bother the other traffic. And like I say, it's just a little south here on Simcoe. 50 zone, so remember that as you come down here. The police sit right across from Regier and just pick people off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got to watch out for that. So if you're coming out Simcoe Road South, that little jog, here's Regier right here. You can see them, their happy sign up on the left there. We're just going to pull in here. Probably want to pull in the other side. Okay, we made it. Let's go around the front and have a look at the store hours and see when we can all visit Regier. Okay, you can't see it because it's probably flickering, but they're open Thursday and Friday 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. Okay, let's go inside for a quick look. Lots of motorcycle jackets here on the left. Gloves behind the desk. That's what I'm looking for. Got more jackets up the middle here. Got some cruisers helmets in the back. Over here we've got a wall full of helmets. And more jackets, helmets. We've got some chaps and stuff and helmets for the cruiser gang at the back there.
What else do we have? Oh, there's the gloves again, and some motocross at the back of the store. Here we've got some saddlebags for the cruiser gang again, and here we go over into the front. There's the desk again, and I'm going to stop off here and figure out some gloves. You keep looking, and we'll get on our way back home shortly. And I'll show you what I got from Regear. Maybe we'll make a quick stop in Pickering on the way back and have a look at the waterfront there. This is the Pickering waterfront we're coming up to. All new townhouses down here. These things go for $1 million a pop, something like that. Very cute little downtown core here. Very pretty, eh? The blossoms on all the trees. Too bad it wasn't still beautiful and sunny out. And there is Lake Ontario. Beautiful down here. You can actually go for a walk out on the pier. There's a pier at the end. Don't know if we'll be able to see that. Maybe we'll be able to see the front of the little lighthouse. There you go. You can see the entrance back over there. Nice place to come for a walk. Ah, pretty. That's kind of different. Love the 606. And there's Frenchman's Bay. A little marina over the far side. Some beautiful homes built here too, right on this little bay here. Couple right there. This one's very interesting. The back of it's built, obviously is a boater, but if we just turn around here, you'll see how that's like the back of a ship. There we go. We made it. Everything's checked out. Bike's running really well. Really happy. Should be ready for the Highlands. Wow, well that's a crazy deal. I drove out to Regear and I bought Speedy gloves. Check it on the local motorcycle dealer and it's $275 plus tax. I got these for well below half that at Regear, Oshawa. Wow, crazy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for trading your time for my video. And if you like what you see and what you've heard, it'd be great if you'd like the video and you'd subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day.